Alright guys, welcome back to the next episode. I have a few minutes free here. So what we're doing, it's almost coffee time. So we got a couple little deck welding projects we're working on today. Last night I worked a couple extra hours fabricating some pieces that needed to be welded on deck here. So I'm just going to start a vlog here. Perfect opportunity to start a new, just day-to-day vlog. And we'll just go however long it takes. Try to keep the videos not too long these days. So we'll just start from here. And it's a beautiful day out here off the coast of West Africa. And we're getting more into the southern hemisphere, so it's definitely cooling off. It's beautiful outside, so we're just going to get started here and we'll see what happens the next couple days. Alright guys, today I'm piecing up some metal here on the bench, and it's going to be for some, the ladders that go up to catwalks. There's a safety arm that goes up and down. It's going to be a bracket that holds that arm. A couple of them are damaged around the ship, so we're fabricating some new ones here, getting them welded up with the machine here. So, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Hi guys, so I was working on these earlier. I made these two units here. So essentially what these are, when you climb up a ladder and there's an opening, or you're coming down from a catwalk, there's always a safety rail that goes up and down. So that safety rail has a hole near the end of it to accommodate for this bolt, so that it just swings on this bolt. And this is mounted this way, so when it goes up and down, the tail end will hit in here so that it just can't continue to go down. So we replaced one today, so we just made a couple extras. So just did those today, and we'll have a couple extras for standby. So I did a lot of work in the shop, working on those motors, the 3 motors, the air-driven motors, which I made a separate video on. I don't know if I posted before or after this video, but you can check that video out soon, if not already. And I cleaned up my tables over here. And so I'm just cleaning up now. This is part of the day's almost over. I just want to clean up everything real nice. Have a nice clean benches for tomorrow, and the welding bench here. So I'm cleaning everything off nice, because this job is essentially done. I'll clean the drill press where I drill the holes, and then it'll be about time to wrap it up for this day. Well, good morning guys, it's a new day here. It's Saturday. I'm just sitting here in the engine control having a cup of coffee, and we're getting ready to start another day here. And then on Sunday, it's a relaxed day, sort of. We just do our safety Sunday routines. You guys know what that is on the channel here. So we're gonna get a new day started here, and we'll see what the day brings. Alright guys, so the first couple hours of every morning is when we just do our morning routines. Go around and do all our morning stuff. And then after 10 o'clock coffee time, we'll come back and get organized for whatever jobs we're going to do for the day. So I'm halfway through my morning round. I got a couple of strainers we're going to go pull and check. And then we'll continue from there, take coffee break, and after that we'll get started on some project for today. So in the purifier room here, got a couple purifier strainers. Want to pull out, and do that all the time. Make sure that they're clean, operating correctly, and then I'm going to get those all cleaned up and then reinstall them back in. So I'm going to knock that out real quick here. Here you go. So just disassemble all this, clean it out, and then reinstall it. So the strainer basically consists of the base piece here. Here's the main strainer. then you have this, which is a magnet that can pick up any foreign debris that we don't want to pass through. Then you got this top ring, goes on the top. That's for holding down the handle so you don't damage this here. That's it. Alright guys, so the last check here. All the strainers are done in the purifier room. That's good. It's nice to know everything is good. It's all about preventing something before it happens. Is the diesel generator fuel tank. Make sure that's full. It's never going to be any problem, but we always have to check every day just to make 100% certain everything is good. Every morning, everyone does the routine rounds. Make sure everything operationally is good, everything's in good order. Then we start our day with whatever projects we're working on. So in a little bit here, it's gonna be coffee time. So I'm gonna about wrap it up here and get ready. So as we get closer to the tip of South Africa, it just continues to get cooler each day, which is great because that means the engine room is cooler and more comfortable for working, and just a good thing. So what a beautiful day out here. I'll let you take a look. Beautiful day at sea. There's 2 car carriers out here, auto liners. And the one up here forward looks just like the one I worked on earlier in the year, the Alliance Norfolk. I don't know which one that is, but I'm gonna check. All right guys, so I was using this little bearing tip here, pneumatic tool, and I noticed where the connection goes in, just a little bit loose. And the air is through a quick connect. So if the hose came off, it would be okay. But if this all came out, it would be flapping around, creating a good safety hazard. And the threads were okay, but just a little bit worn. So what I've done, made a new piece here, then the reducer will go there, the new quick connect. Like I said, if this came off, the hose came off, it won't flap because the quick connect, the air will be stopped. But if this piece, the whole thing came out, the air essentially still going through, which would be flapping around like that. That's a risk. So way before we ever have a problem like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and swap. Same size thread here, but this is way better condition. And I put some Teflon wrap tape on there. We're gonna put it all together tight and install it, and everything should be fine. All right guys, so we had not too bad of a day on Saturday here. Fast forwarding to evening time now. And nothing exciting today. Just a normal day. We were moving some generator engine heads that are going to be offloaded in port, and just came down in the interim now. Do a couple extra hours overtime tonight. Got a little project to do. Nothing exciting, but just to keep me busy. And I'm just going to be making something, nothing exciting, but and then go to my room and relax. Tomorrow will be Safety Sunday, our favorite day. You guys know Safety Sunday. You guys have been watching the videos over the last few years. So anyway, I'm just gonna finish this night up here, go get a little bit of relaxation tonight, and then be another day over. Okay, so tonight what I'm working on, we have our main engine fuel injectors, but there's no cover for the tips, so you have to be extremely careful. But so what I'm doing is making, this is going to be a cover. It's going to go over the bottom, and right where I'm drilling these is a little groove where it will fit into. These will act like little set screws to hold it in place. And I've sketched a little line. Here's my next hole, is going to be right there. I'm going to drill it for a 5mm screw right on that line. I got it punched right on the center. This is 13 centimeters tall and 7mm from the little line there to the top. So I got my punch right in the center of that, 180 degrees from this one. And then we'll see. I'll show you what it looks like when we install them. Five 5mm threads. Here's the finished product. I shine it up real nice. It'll fit right on the fuel injectors. And you'll screw those in until they fit in the little grooves on the injectors and hold it in place, protecting the tip. So really nice to have. All right guys, so these are the fuel injectors hanging in the rack here. So the tip here, we want to protect that. The ones that you got to carry somewhere. When we install a couple, which will be happening soon. But there's a little groove here. So what I'm essentially gonna do, I've got 2 screws, which you saw me making. I'm gonna go up here. That's as far as I can go. And then it has enough clearance to the bottom where it protects it. So let me pause here and then I'll put the screws on and show you. So I just did a little bit on that side. I just screwed a little bit evenly, a little bit on that side, see? So now when you carry this injector, you put a T-handle on the top to hold it. And then when you sit it down, you still gotta be careful, but it's protected now. You're protecting this tip here. You do not wanna hit that, so no more problem. And I can pull on that as hard as I want. It's not going anywhere until I unscrew these. And there you go. So I made 3 of those because when we change them, we do 3 at a time because each cylinder has 3 injectors. So I made enough for 1 set. So we're all good now. So we can protect them when we take them out there before installing them. So that's gonna wrap this night up, guys. So I'm up in my room here tonight, and a normal night, I might just sit here in the room. I'm just watching like a video on my computer here. It's really nice. The Wi-Fi is really good. Starlink has been really great. Really good. So that's a really nice thing. Just went and got my laundry from the laundry machine, from the dryer. So that's all good. And so I can have a relaxing day tomorrow after work. And that's about it for today. I'm gonna brush my teeth, turn in for the night in just a few more minutes, and this day's over. We'll start again tomorrow doing our safety Sunday rounds. So see you guys then. Okay guys, it's Sunday. Had a good night of sleep, and I'm heading down to the engine room to get the day started, but I couldn't resist sharing a little bit of this perfect morning here. Still off the coast of West Africa, facing east. Beautiful morning. Alright guys, I have one last check to make. I gotta go up to the valve thruster space. You guys have seen me there before on other ships. So, gotta go all the way forward. Most ships there's usually a hatch cover up there. And you go down several vertical ladders. It's really fun. Totally joking. But, so I gotta head up there and do my last little safety Sunday check. And then I have a couple other little things to do this afternoon. And that'll be it for today. It's a beautiful day out here. Really enjoying it. So I'm heading up there now, about halfway up there. And we'll get this knocked out. So guys, I've came down 3 decks already. And I'll show you real quick, I still have a ways to go. All the way down. I got about another 4 decks to go, so I just want to get this done and get out of here. All right guys, so my main reason down here, I was checking alarms today. Every week, always check the alarms to make sure everything works properly. Check the telephones, look around, check for leaks. You know, we're below the water line, so obviously check everything for leaks. Check for lighting. Just everything you can think of, just do a safety check. So just a moment, I'm going to get back up out of this space. And like I said, I had a couple little more jobs to do this afternoon, and I'll be knocking off at dinner time. And Sunday is a little bit relaxed day. We don't work in the evening time, so I'm just going to relax tonight, which I'm looking forward to after dinner. And I'll just get up out of here in just a few minutes and head on back aft. So guys, the reason the bow thruster is so far down, obviously, because there's the unit here. Because you're pushing water to the port or starboard when you enter a port or somewhere. And it goes through here. You can see what's like a tube shape. So the water would go out that direction. Or if selected, it would go out this way. And you can see right here the circular shape off outside of the ship. So that's why we're down so far below the water line here. And everything looks great. Everything's well illuminated and good up here, so I'm gonna get out of here. Okay guys, I'm up out of the space now. Got a couple of ships off in the horizon there. One of them's a little closer. Sort of like a bulk carrier maybe. Beautiful Sunday afternoon out here. So when I get back, just a moment, a little closer to the house where I'm 100% sure we got a lot of containers above, I will call the bridge, let them know that I'm out of the space safely and the space is secured. Also let them know when I went in there. Sometimes you don't mention things like that, but yeah, those are things that we do on ships too. Like if you're going into a space, always let somebody know where you're at. And when you come back out of the space, it's just a good safety practice. You know, out here on the ships, we don't have the facilities like shoreside, so we have to be really, really vigilant, very, very safe. Everything we do is #1 paramount. You just have to really be safe. Think twice, everything that you do. So that's how we try to do it. I'm fortunate in my whole life, I've never been hurt or injured on a ship. And in part, that's definitely due to the mindset of safety, which is everything. You never rush, always take your time and work safe. So just a second here, I'm gonna call them and let them know I'm out of the space. Okay, good morning. Now it is Monday. One day fast forward here. It's a nice cool morning. I'm dressed in my warm thermal shirt, which I slept in last night. And just ahead is gonna be a sunrise in a little bit here. And we are off the coast of South Africa. We're just dipping under Africa right now, the Cape of Good Hope. And it's a little bit of swells out here, so the ship is rolling pretty good. Stop for just a moment here, but we're rolling around pretty decent. We were told yesterday, make sure everything is secure, which in my quarter, in my cabin, it was, so I was all good anyway. But, so I'll let you take a look at the sea here. So you can see a little bit of land out there. That is South Africa. The tanker ship going by us. And it's more in front of us now, the sunrise, because we are heading directly east. But nonetheless, a beautiful morning. Here's a shot looking across the ship there. And if the video gets off center for just a moment, it is because we are rolling pretty good here. Here's looking up at the bridge wing, port side. And here we go, another beautiful sunrise, and you can see how much the ship is leaning into the seas. Getting a little bit of rolling here. Nothing terrible, but it's got to keep leaning your body and try to keep the camera level for you guys. Beautiful morning. All right, so we're gonna be going, like I say, right below Africa here today, and then heading up the east coast of Africa, significantly longer than just going through the Suez Canal and all. So huge disruption to the supply chain, a lot longer, but beautiful, cool weather, which I'm loving. So I'm gonna go inside, finish drinking my coffee, and get ready for this next day here. You can see the ship rolling here a little bit. And this isn't crazy roll. but nonetheless, you can see this would be more than enough for most people to be like, hello. Pretty good. Right there. So, you want to go to sea, be prepared to work in that kind of condition, and 7 days a week. So anyway, I'm inside. Here's a picture of us, Arena das Tunas, at a football match in Brazil. But anyway, I'm inside here, nice and warm. I gotta go change my clothes. About another 15 minutes or so, gotta head down, get this day started. Another day, another week. So like I say, we'll start heading up East Coast Africa, up into all the ports where we're gonna go up there: India, Pakistan, Jebel Ali, Salalah, Oman twice. So we'll be hitting all those ports and then head back down and around again, and stop in Algeciras, and then cross back over the Atlantic Ocean back to the States, and then I'll be getting back off here. I'll probably try to catch one more relief job like this, because it's only going to be like maybe a week over 2 months. So to get a little more work in, rather than just do 2 little tiny short jobs. So anyway, I might end up doing that when I get back home. So anyway, guys, you have an awesome day wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. And if you enjoy this little short vlog here, give it a thumbs up, please. And subscribe to the channel. And come back and see us. I'll be posting more videos real soon. I'll be making some more content as I work out here, as time permits. And so we'll just keep rolling with the videos. So please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, so that you can get notified of our next video. And as I always say, I'll see you on the next one.